what's in your tea?
Oh, this is a green tea today.
Ah, I've got rosemary and peppermint.
Mm.
Mm. Mm.
How's your
Right.
heart?
My heart today is good. I needed to take a break yesterday. I cancelled everybody because you know when your brain just gets so full and it's all just go, 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 and you give and you give and you give and you give, and then you just feel that moment where you're just walking that line of everything just falling over and then needing a long time off to recover. Or you could sensibly just take a day off
Yeah.
uh, and so that's where I find myself today, much refreshed. And then this morning, now everyone's going to think I'm super lazy. This morning, I'm meant to be painting day, and I am in the middle of a commission. But I decided I'd go for a walk in the bush.
Okay.
I needed to be cradled with green. I just needed to have greenery, and it was wonderful and lovely, and there were butterflies everywhere, and I saw a big Bennett's wallaby, which is like a small kangaroo, sitting down like it was having a cup. It was the most bizarre thing. I've never seen anything like it. It was sitting on its bum like a dog, and
Oh,
then just watched me walk past. And I thought, that is so bizarre. I've never ever in my whole life seen such a chilled out wallaby. And then I even got to say hi to a blue-tongued lizard who was just hanging out in the grass next to me where I was sitting in the bush. Everyone was calm this morning. It was lovely. My heart is refreshed. That's in a nutshell. So I never do anything in a nutshell, do I?
if it is a nutshell, it's a walnut.
Mm-hmm. It's a huge shell
With all the different parts and
yeah.
Beautiful. My heart's good. My heart is present.
That's nice.
It's just there, warm.
Yeah.
And comforting.
Yeah, that's good.
I do crack myself up when I wake up in the morning. I have this desire to have more of a refreshing wake up. But what ends up happening is I usually am working in my dream time through all kinds of defragmenting
Yeah.
and trying to unpack things. And then there's also sort of this spiritual element to my dreaming. And so when I wake up in the morning, I usually am trying to grasp
Yes, yes.
little fragments of what I just dreamed so I can figure out how to weave it into my day.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
And then all of a sudden, this huge flood of random thoughts just start popping into my head and trying to solve this problem and that problem and trying to understand why humanity does this and
like yeah.
big ponderings, not just like I have to get up and clean
Yeah,
dishes.
not just a list. I don't even know how you can think like that. I can't think like that before coffee.
I don't know, it just starts happening.
Wow.
It just starts happening, and then that ends up leading me into like full on straight into research. And so I'm like laying in bed, I haven't even got out of my pajamas.
Always been an early riser. However, I have not always been motivated for my day. I wake up, but I'm often a bit overwhelmed and the rest of it. And so I do this thing where I count myself down and then like throw myself out of bed basically, and and then kind of I just crawl to the coffee and just sit and have a moment. But I do this like 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
You're
adrenaline rush of just
you're activating your sympathetic system,
right. Is that what I'm doing? And I'm so smart. I've been doing that since I was
which does release endorphins, which gives you that adrenaline rush. Yeah, it's totally cool.
Now I can explain the science behind my morning routine. Amazing. Yeah. Thank you. I'll send you the invoice later. You send me the invoice. That's how it works. Yeah. Good. What are you up to for the rest of the day then?
You know how you aren't really into numbers?
Yeah. You're not really into days.
Craig is so logistics minded. I love that about him, but he thrives on having a map or a list of things to do today and then walking that trail or checking that off. And so on Sunday night, he'll ask me, "What's your week look like?" And I'd be like, "I don't know. I'm not
Yeah.
in the week yet. I'm still on Sunday. I don't know."
That's amazing. I'm more like Craig,
Yeah.
definitely.
I do
I
have
don't,
things on my calendar, but when we
yeah.
get off the call, I'll have to go look at them.
Yeah, sure. It's not up here.
No, I didn't
Yeah.
wake up thinking about what I have to get done today. I woke up thinking about how to get into the mind of somebody who is so broken that they're
Some
hurting.
psychopath or, narcissist. Right. Yeah.
So I'm going to need to take some time and kind of,
Yeah.
process that out and move,
Yeah.
move that information from here to here to here.
Yeah.
Just,
Yeah. I love lists because I don't have to keep it in my brain. So I love that I can not, because I definitely have the type of personality, if I don't write it down, I will be awake at 2 o'clock trying to make sure I don't forget, because my memory always has been shocking.
yes.
And I've notoriously forgotten things over my life that have been unacceptable. So I have this stress response to make sure you don't forget, make sure you don't forget. And so I write it down. It's so good. I don't have to think about it. But I do go then to that list first thing in the morning and go, right, here's my day.
Yeah. I do write things down right away, like anything that has to do with another person. I'm much more mindful about that.
Yeah, of course. I noticed you sensibly had your teapot next to your cup. I'm looking at mine now going, oh, I should have had my teapot next to my cup.
Here, I'll pour you some.
Yeah, that'd be nice. Oh, that'd be so good.
So maybe today for closing, I have a poem I could read.
Ooh, I love a good poem. Is it
Yeah.
Robert Frost? He's amazing.
No, it's one I wrote.
Oh, the Jana original.
Yeah.
I'm ready.
Okay. This is called She Who Dwells Within. I did not choose to be an exile, living on the fringes of this ecosystem. It just happened. Or maybe I was born to wander around the desert, because that's where all of the other prickly parts live. Sun scorched, moon drenched, naked, covered in dirt, parched. I'm so thirsty, my soul so dry. I cry out, but my voice is but a whisper. Who will hear my cry? Still, I cry out, hoping that the one who made the starry hosts may hear my lament and aid me in my despair. She who dwells within moves like a cloud across the sky, offering shade for my weary heart. Ah, respite, if only for a moment. My head bowed, rocking back and forth. My arms reach up, longing for an embrace. I whisper again, can you hear me? Can you hear me? Shh. She says, I hear you. I am here. Let me fill you up. I collapse like a blanket swaddling a child. The wings of Shekinah wrap around me. She holds me like a baby to its mother's breast. Quiet is my soul. She carries me to the well of living water. Drink, she says, and thirst no more. Here you will find refuge for your soul. Rest now, child. Your prickly parts belong.
That's lovely. What was the name that you said in it? You used an unfamiliar name.
Shekinah.
Yeah. What's that?
It means it's the glory of the divine, glory of God, the Shekinah
Oh,
glory.
What language is that from?
In Jewish and Christian theology, the glory of the divine presence, covenantally represented as light or interpreted symbolically.
That's awesome.
Hmm.
Thank you for your beautiful poem. That was so lovely. I hope
Yeah.
your day is good.
I hope your day is good too. Happy painting. Bye.
Bye.